Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, so I told you guys I was going to do a daily Nook, like, my new toy, which is my Nook Glowlight 4 Ocean Teal edition that I absolutely am in love with. So my battery is right, it's down to 70%, but I will tell you, I had been reading for like 2.5 hours. And this is really weird. Is was absolutely dead tired. I was like, I don't, I want to come home and I want to sleep and all this stuff. And then I took my Nook out of my bag. I put it in my bag. I brought it to work with me. Very light, so much lighter than the Kindle. I do not think I'm going to use my Kindles. Don't worry. But if I want to talk about my fave e-reader that's not a tablet, it is this one. It is this one. It did another update this morning, which was a little shocking. However, I just let it do its thing. And I think it's just like to update the system again. I really didn't care as long as it didn't, damage it. So, as I said, I'm at 70% of it. I'm actually not going to be using this again today because I've already read enough. I did get 2 books off of Barnes & Noble. I got The Unworthy, I forgot the author's name, and the 36th book in the House on Marlow Street series, because I think I'm on chapter 11 of the first book, and I'm really enjoying that a lot. So anyways, so back to it. So I am really finding this Nook to be a lot of fun to use. I love its weight. I love its responsiveness. I love the fact is that I can archive or I can send. So like what I basically do is I assign it to a shelf. That's kind of like my trophy room. And then I archive it. So that way I will have the space. So it goes to my cloud drive and all that stuff. So the Unworthy is just, it's another like Southern horror book. And I believe it deals with the KKK as vampires. I'm really interested in seeing how the protagonist handles the situation with these freaks of nature. But I am definitely going to be reading it on this Nook. I will say something about this. When I saw the black version of it, which is the same as this, except that it's not as pretty, I was looking at it at Barnes & Noble, and I was like, I'm not really a fan of teeny tiny readers. And then when I got it home and I actually started using the Plus, I was like, this is a little too heavy for my wrist. So I was kind of like, I should have got the 4. I should have got the non-plus. Now, I know this is not waterproof, and I totally understand that. I had told myself I was never going to buy a device that wasn't waterproof. However, if you keep this actually out of water, like you don't assume that it's waterproof because it's an e-reader, it will last you a really long time. So this is actually my final e-reader. I am not buying any more e-readers after this one. I definitely will probably not be able to get this Ocean Teal anymore. But at some point, when this starts acting up and not working like it's supposed to, I will be getting another Glowlight. Don't know which one it is. But I definitely am leaning more towards getting another small e-reader when this one conks out. But this is brand new. It's still sparkly. It still smells fresh. And I love it. I love it. I love the button right down here. And I love the different variety of wallpaper that you get. So that is great. And you don't get that with the as far as I know, you don't get that with the Plus, but I just love it. I love it. I love when they have the, like, the bookshelves on here. So, yeah. So I am totally happy with it. So yeah, I am super excited about continuing. So before I end this video, I want to say this. The reason I've got number 36 in the series is that number 37 is coming out in May. And I am going to, like, every week, I'm going to get another Ghost on Marlowe Street. And my goal is to have all 37 books. Hopefully before the 38th book comes out, because when the 38th book comes out, I am definitely going to be getting it. However, I am not going to archive every single Ghost on Marlowe Street. I'm not. I'm not. Like, I'm not going to do that with the bookstore, like the bookstore one. I'm not doing it with, I'm going to say this, if there's like a bunch of books in the series, I'm definitely not going to do that. Now, if they're standalone books, then yes, I definitely will do that. Like, I will be archiving The Unworthy. I will be archiving So Thirsty. I will be, yeah. If it's not part of a series, it will get archived. If it is part of a series, I'm keeping it as is. But I don't know how many gigabytes this one has. But it doesn't really matter. Even if it only had 19, it could hold like thousands and thousands of books. And I am very much on board with that. Alright. So, anyways, that is day 2's impression of this, my new little toy. As I said, I'm very satisfied with my purchase. So, tomorrow I will be reading chapter 2 of So Thirsty. Right now, for people that want to know what's going on right now in the book, our main protagonist, and I can't believe I forgot her name. She is basically trying to get through her husband's infidelity. So he has set up a girls' week for his wife and his co-conspirator, and she's been having some kind of weird dreams. She's been having some weird dreams. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I got a feeling that in this book, her and her friend are going to become vampires. So we'll see what she does to Mr. Infidelity. But, yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I love this device so much. But, yeah, so Thirsty, chapter 2 tomorrow. I'm supposed to get off at 10. I doubt that's going to happen. I also doubt that we're going to have a bunch of customers because it is supposed to be snowing, and I need to poke my head out of the window and see if there's any, like, because there was flakes coming down. I am not a fan of this snow. I am not a fan of the snow at all. Alright, anyways, so that is my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.